Hi everybody, this is Tina with Rehatch Designs. I just wanted to have a quick video on organization. I said I was going to do that once a week, but I never got around to doing it. So I did need to clean my craft room because my entire working space ended up being like a 2 foot by 2 foot space. My desk probably, you know, maybe 12 inches by 12 inches, and that's after I cleaned it off. So, anyway, because I was doing that and I had gotten some storage solutions before I put everything away, I kind of wanted to show you guys what I came up with. Um, we all have different ways of storing things. I've got these containers that work really well, and they come like this in these storage bins here, and you can store all kinds of things in there. I mean, it's great for little things, I think. I don't know necessarily for big things, but I think for all the little things that you have, because let's face it, when you're making ephemera and stuff, you just wind up having all kinds of stuff. I've got all kinds of little doodads in here. And, I think it works great for that. I really do. But the one thing that I noticed is that the medium sized things that I had, oh, that's not in all the way. I just felt like it wasn't the greatest storage solution. I did at one point come up with something, and I'll show it to you real quick, that's very inexpensive. And this is one thing that I did a while back on my channel, and I'll try and remember to put that in the description box. But all this is an old photo album that I got at a thrift store for $1, and they work great to put things in. As far as especially like if you have duplicates and especially too, I have it divided up by, I have originals and then I have duplicates, originals back here. I put tabs on the top of it, or you could put them on the side, and that way you have you just have different sections. I don't know, I may have mixed some of these up, but at the same time there are spots in here, like this is what I'm talking about here. I'll take these out because I want to do these differently. All right. These are not all the same, okay? And I may want to store those differently, okay? And these work really good. I have them divided up into different types. I have a Christmas one, and I have a lot of original postcards and stuff in there. Some of them, sometimes I copy them. They're the very vintage ones. And then I have, a lot of times I put the originals in my journals. But I wanted a way to store things other than the tiny things in here, which, these work, like I said, they work great for that. But I wanted a different way to do it that I could just flip through. I think I decided I like flipping through things that are medium sized, or, because otherwise you have to kind of take them out and like fan through them. And I don't really like to do that. So, anyway, what I came up with is these little dividers. And I think this is meant for stamp collecting. And they come in different sizes. And I actually got stuff from two different people. Here's one. And I bought this off of Amazon, and let's see, what is this? I believe this was the 2.5. And anyway, these fit in a notebook. Just a regular old, I guess it's this one. I haven't even done this yet. The reason I decided I was going to do the video is before I put everything away, I was going to kind of show you, and I may not leave them in there like that. I think I'm going to divide them up like, floral and Christmas, and et cetera, et cetera. And then I also got these, which I haven't even opened these up yet. So this is this brand. Hope there's not too much glare. And the reason I bought these is supposedly they have them in the other size on the other brand, but I couldn't find them. And I bought these on Amazon. And these were a little bit wide, had just 3 sections, and I thought those would work good. Just because sometimes you need bigger pockets. I don't know how these go in here. Let's see, I guess the middle one's right here. So that's how those are going to go. And they're on both sides. So I just thought that this might work. And I have these big binders that I had my stickers and stuff in. And I'm also thinking this would be a great way to put like stickers and things like that you had. But like for the larger ones, you know, that you have, you could put them in there individually and then you can see them, okay? And just kind of flip through and know what you have rather than having them just in a big pile that you have to flip through of things that maybe you've cut out already and that you want to maybe use. I don't know. I've printed all these and cut them out, and I'm thinking, well, you know, I never use them because they're in a pile. And I know that in my other little holders that I did, I use them more because I can just flip through it. But if it's a big stack of them in there, like I had these all bunched together in there, I don't use them as much because I don't flip through them. So, I mean, you can, of course, you know, go through and put these in probably better than I did. But the point is that this way then you can kind of just, here, that one's coming out. I could put that sideways, I guess. You can just flip right through them and see what you have. And on the smaller ones, I'm just going to use these. They're not super small, but they're still, you know, you can lose them. You could take these and put these in there. If I can't get it. Did I do it upside down? Yeah, I did. I put them in there upside down, so that's not going to work. Got to take them out and put them in the right way. I'll have to do the other ones later. But my point is, same idea. Let's do those later. So let's say you even have things like this that are smaller, and I think I divided these up like all of my roses I put in one little section. So if you wanted to, you could put stuff like that in there, okay, and divide it up that way. If you have some medium-sized things, I mean, they can stick up a little. It's not a big deal. Like these, you could certainly put those in there. And I have duplicates of some things, so, but a lot of times I'll just put one in there and then, but this way I can kind of see what I have and not have to worry about, you know, flipping through them. I also thought this would be a great way to divide up like stickers and things like that. And that was one of the things I was having problems with, was figuring out what I was going to do with those. Okay, that is not in there all the way. There we go. In any case, I thought that that would be worth a try. The other thing I thought is you could even put your tags that you've completed in there. If you wanted to divide them up and not have them like in a box or something, you could just kind of keep them in there like that. Let's see. I don't know what other things that you might want to put in there. But anyway, I thought that that would be a great way to store things. And I know everyone has made the ephemera um, uh, journals, and this is probably just a lazy way of doing it. But to me, this made sense. It was already, they were not that expensive. They were pretty reasonable. I will try and remember to put the links in there, but they do come in different sizes. I ended up getting the two different brands only because they didn't have the size that I wanted. And I think both of these companies make them in different sizes. So, you can just decide what you want. But I thought what I'm going to do is I'm going to put some of my not really big ephemera in there. I don't think I'll put my tags and things in there. Because I just keep those in a box, and that works for me. But I think for the other things, because I forget to use things unless they're right in front of me, and I might divide them up that way. And I think I'm going to divide up my stickers and things like that in there, just to keep me a little bit more organized. And hopefully I use some things more because I just, if I can't see them, I don't use them. And I just think the binder idea for me works better because I like flipping through them. And this stuff, I love it, but I just think the smaller things like this and that, I could definitely keep these inside the binders, okay? And we would be fine. And I'll probably use them a lot more, but because in the other ones, I kind of just stacked them up so much. See, these could even fit in there, even if they stuck out a little bit. It would be fine because you can still, you still get to them and everything. But I personally, these are upside down. I still put some in upside down. But, you could still do that and have those in there. But then again, they fit really good in these too. So, that's just my idea of maybe kind of like I've got all these that are cut out already. Well, I forget I have things, and I'll just divide these up. Like, see, I have all these ladies. Most of them are divided, but I just don't use them as much as I should because I don't look at them. I just don't skim through them. So anyway, that is all I had today. I just kind of wanted to go over that because I said I would do these videos occasionally. So I am sorting through all my stuff. Hopefully I'll get done because I've got a gazillion things I need to do. But thought I would give you that heads up, and I thought these are a good buy. So if you want to try them, go right ahead.